Hey, what is up, you guys? Me, Sam Nova 198 again. Today, I'm here to do sort of something a little different, and that is I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of movies and having them be in one video. So the movies I'm going to be reviewing are Project Hail Mary, Obsession, Super Mario Galaxy, and Mortal Kombat 2. Those are 4 movies I'm going to be reviewing. Now, I'm going to be real. I know I haven't done that many movie reviews this year, and I've just been really out of energy. I've had a lot of stuff happen this year, and I do want to start getting back to them. I just recorded a little review for Mandalorian and Grogu. So, yeah, and I want to talk, in these movies I do want to talk about, because I do have quite a bit to say. So, anyways, let's start this off. Here's my review for Project Hail Mary. Okay, so here's my review for Project Hail Mary. Honestly, with Project Hail Mary, it's kind of insane to see this movie has had this much of a cultural impact. I feel like nowadays, not a lot of movies have that much cultural, impact. A lot of Marvel movies, I feel like after a while, people just do not talk about them anymore. I mean, I thought people were going to be talking about the Superman movie for months, but not really. I mean, not that Superman was a bad movie, I just thought it had some flaws. But Project Hail Mary was a movie that I was actually really, really excited for ever since I saw the first teaser for it back when I went to see Jurassic World Rebirth. This was definitely seeing that trailer was definitely the highlight of it. But I was also kind of like wondering, like, would it be a hit, because it's based on a book. I know it's by the same N0VA, the guy that wrote The Martian. And I was definitely hopeful it would have did well. I mean, it's by Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I love their work. I love their stuff, like they've done, like the Lego Movie, 21 and 22 Jump Street. I like 21 Jump Street a little more than 22 Jump Street. Just saying, that's just me. But I love their work. I love a lot of their stuff. And honestly, I gotta say, of all their stuff, I think Project Hail Mary is their masterpiece. I'm gonna be real. This is the first movie I've ever seen in the theaters 6 times. I saw this movie a ton. And every single time, it just kept getting better and better. And I think what helps this movie is definitely the relationship between Ryland Grace and Rocky, who Ryland Grace is played by Ryan Gosling. Easily my favorite performance from Ryan Gosling. Probably my first favorite performance of him. My second would be definitely The Nice Guys. And then Blade Runner 2049. By the way, watch The Nice Guys. This is an amazing movie. But Project Hail Mary the movie is a masterpiece in my opinion. It's beautifully shot, and I think what also helped me love this movie even more is that this movie came out at a time where, in this year, I'm gonna be real, I lost my pup, and this movie kind of helped me get through that. This movie did a lot for me, and I think that's honestly one of the best things, and I love this movie. It's beautifully shot. Craig Fraser, I really hope he gets the Oscar nomination for best, and the award for best cinematography, because this is a masterpiece in, cinematography. And I just think it's just an outstanding movie. I don't really have much to say here, but this is one I would definitely recommend seeing. If it's still playing in a theater near you, highly recommend it. I'm so glad I got to see this in IMAX. Anyways, Project Hail Mary, this is easily my favorite film of the year so far, and I would strongly recommend you all see it. Now, let's move on to my review for Obsession. Okay, so another film I watched recently that I wanted to talk about is Obsession, which this is the first, I guess, real directorial debut from Curry Barker. Now, I'm going to be real. I had absolutely no idea who Curry Barker was. When I saw the trailer for this movie back in December, and I saw Blumhouse, and I was like, oh god, they're doing this. Because the plot of the movie, in case you don't know, it's about this guy named Bear. He's really in love with this girl named Nikki. It's one of his closest friends. He has immense feelings for her, and he wants her more than anything. And that's kind of what I've noticed about where it's a monkey's paw movie. It's be careful what you wish for. We've all seen that plot point before. But what I love the direction it took to this. It took an old idea, but did something so unique and so insane with it that I couldn't help but love it. I'm gonna be real. This is actually my second favorite movie of 2026. I had no expectations with it at first, but then I kept hearing all the hype and buzz for it, and I gotta say, this is a horror masterpiece. And Curry Barker, I have full faith in him doing something next. And from what I've heard, he is doing the new Texas Chainsaw movie for A24, and really hope that's good. But also, I gotta bring up the acting. I thought the guy that played Bear was genuinely great, but the girl that played Nikki, holy shit. Easily. I can't remember her name, but my God, did she knock it out of the park. She was creepy, she was uncomforting. Oh, shit, just hit my camera. But she was creepy, she was uncomfortable to look at, to watch. It was just an incredible performance from her. And I don't know if she's going to be an Oscar winner. I don't know if she's going to get nominated, but I definitely think she deserves the nomination for this, because she did an incredible job with it. And there's also some really great kills. Like, there's this one, the kill count is pretty small, but there's this one kill that happens later in the film. I won't spoil it, but my jaw hit the floor. It was almost as brutal as Terrifier. Let that sink in. But it was also incredibly funny, but also I appreciate in this film, they don't portray the main character as a good guy. In a way, he's kind of a piece of shit when you really understand what's going on in the film. And overall, Obsession, I don't want to spoil too much, but this is definitely one that I would recommend. And also, I want to bring this up. The movie looks fantastic. It uses darkness to this great effect, and I just loved how it looked. And also, I gotta say, for a film that costs less than $1 million, I'm shocked at how good it's doing financially. I thought I was gonna do maybe, okay, not great, but I'm so happy this film is a hit, and I hope it means it opens the door for more filmmakers in the future. So anyways, Obsession, definitely would recommend it. Go check it out if you can. I'm pretty sure it's still playing in theaters. I think they're bringing it to streaming next week, but definitely see this in a theater with a crowd. Easily one of the best movies I've seen this year. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, which is Super Mario Galaxy. Okay, so the Super Mario Galaxy movie. This is actually the second Mario movie, so it's weird they decided to do a Mario Galaxy movie. I don't know why. Maybe they just thought, because Mario Galaxy is a lot of people's favorite Mario game of all time. And I'm going to be real. Before I watched this movie, I actually did not play the game. I watched the movie, and then I decided a couple weeks later, you know what, I'm going to play through the game to see what all the hype is about. And to be quite honest, I understand why people love Super Mario Galaxy the game now. It's an incredible platformer. It's incredibly fun. It's very unique. It has this charm and just sense to it that I couldn't help but love. There were some frustrating moments. I played the game kind of with motion controls on my Switch too. But it's a great game. It's damn near perfect in my opinion. I would call it honestly a masterpiece. It's definitely now after playing it in my favorite Mario games. But I would strongly recommend anybody who loved the movie play the game, and you will understand how the movie basically got none of the game right. So before I get into that, let me just say about this first. I don't think the Mario Galaxy movie is the worst video game movie of all time. I also don't think it's the best video game movie of all time. The best video game movie of all time to me is Sonic 3. And Sonic 3 isn't that great of a movie, but it felt like with Sonic 3 they definitely tried to have a story and a reason to care about the characters. I can't really say the same thing about the Mario Galaxy movie. Sonic 3 had, heart, it had likable characters. The Mario Galaxy movie, the best way to describe that is here's what it is. It's a key jingling movie. I know people have called it that, but this movie is just Easter egg, Easter egg, Easter egg, Easter egg. But also, another problem it has, it doesn't know when to slow down and breathe. With movies like Project Hail Mary, whenever there's an intense scene, they actually make sure to, give the audience time to breathe and settle down. With the Mario Galaxy movie, it's just non-stop. And it's not to say I think the movie's a complete train wreck. I actually loved Glenn Powell as Star Fox. Thought that was great. And I also liked Childish Gambino as Yoshi. I still couldn't believe that was Childish Gambino. But I think my biggest problem with the Mario Galaxy movie is that, like the first movie, there's not too much of a plot here. And also, I think it doesn't really understand the Mario Galaxy game. In the game, Princess Peach is the one that gets kidnapped. In the movie, Rosalina gets kidnapped. But Rosalina is the one that guides you through through the game. She like tells you, hey, she gives you the different locations. There's not even a whole lot of locations. Like, hell, you hear the Mario Odyssey theme play in the movie. I'm like, why the Mario Odyssey theme? Like, really? It's just a weird decision they did, but overall, I thought the Mario Galaxy movie to me was just an average to okay time. But at first, but then as time has gone on, I played the game, I realized, good lord, they didn't get much right with the movie. So yeah, I mean, if you like, I thought the movie was okay, but I didn't think it was great. And I do think critics were a little harsh on it, but I do think the criticisms are valid, especially from Galaxy fans. Like, Mario Galaxy is one of the best games ever made. This movie didn't really get that, I feel like. So, anyways, those are my thoughts on the Mario Galaxy movie. Now let's move on to Mortal Kombat 2. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 2, the second Mortal Kombat movie, and honestly, I'm surprised we got a Mortal Kombat 2, because it felt like after Mario Galaxy, or not Mario Galaxy, the first Mortal Kombat movie, and how it didn't really do that well financially, we wouldn't get another Mortal Kombat movie. Because I honestly thought they would just send it to streaming, but no, here it is. It's been doing okay at the box office, and I actually went to go. I didn't see it opening weekend. I had some stuff going on that weekend, so I actually saw it the following Monday. And overall, I can say Mortal Kombat 2, I think, is a pretty big improvement over the first movie. It's not perfect. It's no masterpiece, but for what it was, I had a pretty good time. I thought Carl Urban did a great job, and also they got rid of the main character, the bronze kneecap from the first Mortal Kombat movie out, so, like, no joke, he dies within, like, the first 40 minutes. Spoiler. But I thought it was definitely interesting that we're finally getting, like, there with the Mortal Kombat movies. Will the third one be good? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if a third one does happen, but hey, I feel like the Mortal Kombat movies, they can kind of go the route of the Sonic movies where they just get better with quality over time, so I hope that's the case. And the fight scenes in Mortal Kombat 2 are genuinely really, really fun. And overall, I honestly had a pretty good time with Mortal Kombat. It's not a masterpiece or anything like that, but for the most part, I thought it was better than the first one. So, anyways, I'm sorry if this review sounds pretty short, but I just don't have a lot to say about MK2. I enjoyed it, but it's no masterpiece. Like, the characters are pretty generic, but I thought Carl Urban carried the film, and I thought the fight scenes were really good. So, anyways, that's going to include these 4 little movie reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed watching them. I'm sorry I've been so stagnant with doing movie reviews in the last year. I've been trying to get back to them. It's been tough. So anyways, thank you guys for watching these reviews. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.